May 29, 2021. In dreams, I saw how a city apartment, in its shores, was being prepared an evangelistic campaign. I saw many acquaintances there, all diligent in preaching the word of truth. Everything aesthetic within the place was arranged, the rooms for people to come to stay, the area from where the preaching would be exposed, everyone's food, and so on. There I saw that each one worked their corresponding area. And, while I was observing all this, I noticed that everyone left their work half done, but they gave it for finished. This is how I saw the work of each one of those who did something in that place. I approached them and told them, "Look, this is missing. Look, you, take time to pick this up." In the kitchen, something was also missing. And I exhorted them, but they all told me that everything was finished. Then, while I was struggling to make them understand, the speaker arrived. I saw a lady run to put up the sign announcing the conference, or its title, because it was still on the floor. She was struggling to put it on, but she had no tools available. Like this, she was very nervous, and she laid it down on the floor of the wall where the speaker was to preach, and she left the place. The time for the campaign arrived. And, all those who were helping with something before, I saw them not being dressed. They were still in their work clothes even though the job had been terminated hours ago. Some guests from that multi-dwelling campus arrived, there, in the room set aside for the conferences. I saw them arrive and sat down. Soon, the time for the conference arrived and the preacher began his exhortation. Soon, I was told, "Get out of the place," because no one gave the measure. Everything has been incomplete and they knew it, and they did not pay attention. So I left that place when I heard a clock strike a bell. I looked, but I couldn't see the clock. Soon, I looked at the sky. The clock said 12 o'clock. My being fainted. I saw so many there that their incomplete work kept them satisfied. And they did not listen to the warnings, and a great darkness enveloped the place. Soon, I was taken to another place. There, among trees, flowers and birds, was an extremely small group. These ran, like ants, getting everything ready. Everything was very rustic, but everything was there, in perfect order. Going to the river to take a bath, to get ready. Going to a humble reunion place under some leafy trees. There, they were sitting on cloth sheets, they sang hymns to the one who lives forever and ever. I saw them pray fervently, all faces to the ground, and a great light appeared in front of them. It was so bright that looking in its direction was almost impossible. From it the words were heard, "Come to me all of you who are labored and loaded, and I will give you rest." I saw that from the brilliant light a hand like a man with a sharp razor came out, and passed it on each of those present in their surroundings. These were crying, and some were screaming, but they remained there, prostrated. In some, the pain was so strong that they fell to the ground, but the resplendent light assisted them and lifted them up. Like this I saw the process of one by one of these, present there. I saw the process finished and the shining light disappeared. And those who were prostrated there, I saw them, fortified. Then they rose to their feet, and their faces glowed. And they went out to bring the news of salvation to many. Multitudes joined them. And the great harvest of the earth ended. Oh, beloved! There I woke up. How wonderful it is to be accepted and prepared by the teacher for this great work. God grant that, like this, many of us can be prepared for the last work on this earth, and go home. May the Eternal bless us.